I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners and pay my respects to elders past and present. And also, it gives me great pleasure to be presented with the Dean's Award for the 2015 cohort for ANZSOG's Executive Master of Public Administration. It is a real honour to be recognised with my EMPA peers here and with my Chief Executive Anthony Lean, if he made it on time, and my Manager Derek Rutherford here today as well. I would also like to acknowledge the support of my manager during much of the ANZSOG course, Dr. Carolyn Davies, and my mentor, Dr. Kate Wilson, through the EMPA journey. And of course, my patient family, who despite good intentions, did not actually make it here tonight and blamed too much homework and the traffic. I remember in the early days of delivering public value in February 2015, one of the guest speakers and EMPA alumni talked about being emboldened by ANZSOG. That is, his newfound willingness to try new approaches, break down barriers and take risks. This phrase stuck with me as I increased my own level of confidence in knowing the right way to do things, the right way to approach problem solving and how to collaborate with others. My staff and colleagues are very used to me prefacing my sentences with, "When I was at ANZSOG, I learned ... So I thought about using this speech to reminisce about the 2015 EMPA journey, as there were so many great moments, great memories, great experiences and great friendships made along the way, as well as lots of learning, of course, supported by almost weekly teleconferences, many late nights and weekends of writing assignments. However, what I really want to do with this talk is talk about the significance of ANZSOG's contribution to public service across Australia and New Zealand. Since its establishment in 2002, ANZSOG now has over 2,600 members of its LinkedIn group, which I take to mean over 2,600 students who have undertaken one of the ANZSOG programs. In New South Wales alone, with an intake of between 20 and 25 students each year into the EMPA program, I estimate that there are at least 300 EMPA graduates. This means a veritable army of 300 students who talk the same language, do delivering public value, the strategic triangle and authorising environment sound familiar to anyone? Have a shared experience in learning how to collaborate and have shown their capacity to learn and understand how to be effective in the public sector. The question is this investment valued and how is that value realised? Are we taking advantage of this new emboldened army who understand the challenges of working in the modern public sector with modern societal challenges, are equipped with the skills and knowledge to navigate these tricky social media-laden paths covered with instant experts thanks to Google, and are not unduly threatened by the current trend of ministers seeking independent expertise, despite the level of expertise that resides within the public service itself. Just to demonstrate how the emboldened army could come together and solve today's wicked problems, I'd like to share a short anecdote with you to demonstrate the readiness of the emboldened army. I recently completed my final elective for the EMPA degree, aptly titled Conflict in Organisations. During the class, we presented a debate on rules to manage workplace conflict. I was placed in a team, coincidentally, with 3 other EMPA alumni. Tony from my cohort, who's here tonight, and Danielle and Marg, who I think are also here tonight, from the 2016 cohort, who I had not met before. We instantly bonded over our EMPA shared experiences and reminisced about Ari Freiberg's book, The Tools of Regulation. We also instantly swung into teamwork mode, allocated tasks, worked together and brainstormed. Although the lecturer diplomatically stated that there were no winners, we were pretty sure we nailed it. And one of the reasons is that the other team assumed we all knew each other and had an unfair advantage due to our obvious display of teamwork. This is the part of the ANZSOG experience that you just don't get with other degrees, the bringing together of those eager to learn and put into practice the public service craft. So my challenge to all of you here tonight, my call to arms, if you will, is how are you going to take advantage of the emboldened army that are out there in the public service, like sleepers waiting to be collectively called up for duty, with their public service craft skills honed and ready, willing and able to be deployed to improve the public value of the citizens of Australia and New Zealand. And specifically for the EMPA alumni, how are you going to keep your EMPA networks active, remembering to be prepared for Michael Wintram's window of opportunity, or to take in the view from Paul to Hart's dance floor from the metaphorical balcony? I thoroughly enjoyed my EMPA journey and have gained so much more than just a degree. I'm now also starting to share and enjoy sharing my knowledge with others just starting out on their journey, and have given talks with Dr. Chris Walker, who's here, to the 2016 and 2017 cohorts, and more recently to the 2018 cohort as they commence their journey to keep building that EMPA sort of journey and experience. In conclusion, I would like to thank my organisation, the New South Wales Office of Environment and Heritage, and the New South Wales Public Service Commission for supporting this amazing opportunity, and the ANZSOG faculty and staff for making the experience so memorable. And finally, I would like to especially thank my family, Jonathan, Sebastian and Christian, who hopefully have finished their homework by now, because at the end of the day, I was not the only person on the EMPA journey, and it really did require a team effort. Thank you.